Oh, I see the red light, Vinny. Oh, hey, red light. All right, today, Vinny, we're going to be making some kimchi, fermented Korean food. I'm going to be making a cabbage kimchi. I love kimchi. It's, huge probiotic. It sounds pretty intimidating, but it's kind of rather simple. And today we're going to try to demystify that, and we're going to make it together. Oh, God. Hold on, Vince. Stand by. Vince, I made a mess. Okay, and we're back. I'm going to start here. I got my cabbage. Some people like to cut just like a quarter down like that and kind of let it open up in the quadrants, but leave it attached at the bottom. What I like to do is cut it into quarters, leaving the core in place. And then we'll take it over to the sink. We'll just give them a quick little rinse. I got 3.5 pounds of cabbage, and then I got a little over a quarter cup of salt. So we'll just spread the leaves open and just kind of get it into the different leaves like that. When we come back in a little bit, this will have a lot more water, and these will be wilted down a little bit, and it'll make its own brine. And then now I'm just gonna rub them a little, kind of just massage them. And you can see the water is just flying out of them already. All right, now we're gonna let this sit for about 2 hours, and about every 30 minutes or so, just come by, give them another little massage. While that's sitting in the food processor, we're gonna make a little paste. 1 cup of water here, and we're gonna bring that up to a quick boil. About a piece of ginger this big that I peeled and cut up into chunks. 1 small onion, and what the hell? Oh, garlic. I got about 15 cloves of garlic that I crushed about 20 minutes ago. Get that Allison for me. You know what I'm talking about, right? And the Allison is what's really good for you in garlic, I believe. Anywho, I'm going to add, this is that shrimp and crab fermented paste. And then I got a little secret ingredient. We're going to wait till the end. I'll keep it in the walk-in, but I got a little oyster. And I should just add a big flavor bomb, that little seafoody, briny, umami weirdness. We'll get to that later. Here we go, Polson. I'm going to go ahead and dump the pepper flakes right in here and just give it a little blitz to mix. Beautiful. Into the bowl we go here, Vincenzo. We're still going to add that porridge, so this will loosen up a little bit. All right, Vinny, look, we got our water going here. In here I got a little bit of sugar and sweet white rice flour. What we're going to do now, Vince, is I'm just going to add this liquid into this paste, okay? It's been about 2 hours. Look, we got a nice amount of liquid formed down there that just strictly came out of the cabbage. Look how it's nice and kind of wilted. And that's the cell walls breaking, releasing all that moisture, which we want for our kimchi making process. So what we're going to do now, you want to keep that liquid in the bowl. Hey, Lau.
Hey, Brad.
What I want to do now, I want to just take the core out. All right, so this is where we're at, Vinny. Make sure I didn't miss any. Give that a little cut. What the hell? So we're going to add that paste, Vincenzo. Oh, God. Tripped over my own feet, Vinny. You know what bothers me? My hands aren't wet. They had a little bit of moisture on them, just a little bit. And then you can never get the damn gloves on when your hands are a little wet. God's sakes. And we're just going to do a nice little massage of all that stuff in there. And we're going to add the veg. Look, I had some scallions that I chopped up. Asian pear. A lot of chives. I like chive. I'm a big chive guy. And then now we're just going to toss evenly. Oh, Vinny. Up here. You know what I forgot? 1/4 cup of fish sauce. Totally dropped the ball. But we're going to go ahead and just add that right in now. No big deal. Let me clean this up real quick, all right? Vinny, I don't want people thinking I'm a slob, okay? Because I ain't. Kimchi's messy business, though, so you got to clean as you go. All right, no one said this was going to be easy. It's pretty easy to make. Okay, make this nice. Zip, zip. Toop, toop. Bobble, bobble. Zoop. Bop, bop, bop. Fish sauce. I believe Red Boat is Vietnamese. And cut. Yeah, made in Vietnam. Fish sauce is a pretty cool ingredient. Big flavor, pretty salty. I think I'm going to go for 3 tablespoons. So 1.5 ounces. That's a lot of fish sauce. I don't care who you ask. I'm going to reserve a little bit. and then we're gonna do a little oyster. Get in there in that hinge, all that liquid and all, and then we're just gonna drop it right in there. Ooh, that one went on nice. You see that, Vinny? So we're gonna give this a nice little mix. Zoop, zoop. So, So you want to tamp it down. You want all your big pieces of cabbage and vegetables to be submerged under that liquid. All right, we'll give it a quick little shower, Vin. When it's done is going to depend on the temperature of where you're fermenting it. Just keep checking it. Keep coming back to it, you know? Get to know it. Before you eat it, become friends with it. Today's Wednesday. We'll come back on Friday, check up on it. I'm expecting Monday for it to be done for me. I like it to be a little crunchy. If you like it real soggy and kind of mushy, you let it go longer. That's it. So, yeah, Vinny, we'll come back in 2 days, and we'll check up on our babies, huh? High five, babe. Inappropriate. Inappropriate. Okay. So, today's Friday, Vinny. We made this kimchi, what, I guess, was it on Tuesday? Should we start over? So this is about 3 days in. There's some bubbles starting to creep up that you can see in there. It's starting to ferment. If we open this up, it's pretty fragrant. I like kimchi where it's still got some crunch to it. And I kind of like it fizzy. I wish it was a little bit warmer because I almost want it to ferment real fast and get real fizzy, but not penetrate all the way through the vegetables. Look, when I push down, look at all those bubbles. You know, they weren't there when we did this earlier. That's not just trapped air. That's the gases from the fermentation. You can tell it's starting to go a little more opaque. It looks like it's still pretty crunchy. Good flavor. Monday it'll be done. When you bite into the cabbage, you get that little bit of like tingles the tongue a little. I like that. That's the fermentation. I believe that's just the gases. We'll let this go till Monday. It could check, bingo, ringo, tango. What was your favorite Beatle? Interesting. I might have to go with little George Harrison. So we started this kimchi. Oh. Well, you should date it. But we started this last Wednesday, and today is the 2nd. As you can see, the bubbles, they were much more active earlier in the week as the fermentation was still pretty fresh. It's kind of mellowed down. At this point, I think I'll refrigerate it, and that'll severely halt the fermentation process. It still has a little bit of crunch in the center, but it's nice and soft on the outside. I dig that. If you wanted to, you could strain off some of the liquid. I don't mind the liquid. I think it helps it from drying out and getting, well, obviously, it'll store better in the fridge if it has liquid in it. Oxygen is the enemy of everything. As important as it is in life, it also is what kills us overall. Same thing when it comes to fermentation. Oh yeah, that's real good. Has a little bit of tingle, a little bit of heat, nice sour funkiness from the fermentation. Hey, Chris, you want to try? I really like it. Yeah. Why don't you tell me? You're a tough critic.
Pretty good. The tang is mellow. It kind of hits you a little bit in the end.
It's not fizzy, really.
It's not fizzy, which I like, though.
I kind of like the fizz. I'm going to call it right there, because I don't like when it goes full mouchade.
Yeah. I think you want to preserve the crunch.
You want to preserve that little bit of crunch. But I think that can last in the walk-in for pretty much for, I'm not going to say forever, but for you should eat it before it would go bad. No, let me rephrase that. You'll likely eat it before it goes bad. Hey, Lau.
Hey, Brad.
Come here, bud.
All right.
You want a taste?
Let's take a little taste.
It's a clean fork.
This clean?
Yeah. All right. Tell me what you're getting.
Delicious.
Yeah. What do you get?
Got a whole lot of funk in it, which I
Yeah,
like.
you like that.
Not too soggy. Still got the crunch.
You like that, right?
Yeah, I love that it's still crunchy and not too soggy. I hate a soggy kimchi.
I don't like a soggy kimchi either. And I think that happens from over fermentation. Some people love that. If you love that, that's fine. Do that. I like a little crunch like old Lau here. Kimchi is one of those things, there's a million ways that you can make it. If you have your basic fundamental, what you add as far as flavor and profiles is really just a personal preference, but it's the technique that is important. Let me know how you like to make kimchi, and if there's other things you'd like to see me do, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. Kimchi, Bon Appétit. All right, I think that was good, Vince.